Hello everybody, Justin Zuma from NBA The Show here. Just want to make a quick video and I want to talk about Mr. Justice Winslow, the Duke Blue Devil, drafted 10th pick in 2015, I believe. Yeah, 2015 draft. And then came Miles Turner. So I just want to talk about Justice Winslow and tell you guys that he is an overrated player. Came into the league, he won that championship game in college. Can never shoot. He could never shoot last year. He definitely can't shoot this year. And just makes poor passes and execution down the road. I mean, it's just awful. He's trying to be what you call a point forward, a power forward passer, because the Heat don't have a power forward. Let me start this off. I've been a Heat fan for the longest time. I'm a non-biased person. Now I like basketball for what it is ever since the Big Three broke up. I start to realize that I'm more into enjoying players play and watching a bunch of teams play instead of looking at the Heat and just saying I like the Heat. So I want to break down the numbers with you guys and just talk about Justice Winslow, who's supposed to be this great player and great asset that people are bragging about. Winslow makes poor decisions all the time. He's an awful passer, overrated passer. His ball handling is above average at best. But his mid-range, if it's a catch and shoot, he'll make it 40% of the time. If he's running to a spot and shooting, it's most of the time going to be an air ball. I would show you highlights. I don't want to get copyrighted though for it. But if you go on YouTube, check out Justice Winslow's plays, and array of air balls that he puts up is just pitiful. So let me talk about his first 5 games this season for the Miami Heat. He put up 15 points, 10 points, 18 points, 9 points, and 13 points. Well, you're thinking to yourself, that's not that bad, Those are some nice points, saying that he only scored like 6 or 7 points per game last year. Now he's averaging about 13 points a game. That's pretty good. Now let's go to the field goal percentage over his first 4 games. They don't have stats for 5 games yet. He's shooting 35% from the floor. Keep in mind, 60% of his shots, maybe even more, 70% of his shots are at the rim. So what's the excuse for shooting 35%? And even worse, he's shooting 18% from the three-point line. Jesus, please help me. Stop shooting 3-point shots. It's just awful watching it, and most of the time it's just an air ball. So over his five games that he first played, Orlando, he shot 7 for 15, which is almost 47%, which isn't bad. Then the next game against the Charlotte Bobcats, who was defending him? Nicholas Batum, 4 for 14, 28%. Next game, 7 for 15, wasn't that bad against the Spurs. So you shot better against the Spurs with Leonard on you, but Batum on you and you shoot worse? Makes no sense at all. And then against the Kings, where he had Rudy Gay on him, shot 3 for 15. And then tonight, against the Toronto Raptors, was 5 for 18. Please watch that Toronto's Raptors game and watch all the stupid plays that Winslow did. Turnover after turnover, poor shot. The man just runs into defenders and throws the ball up. You were 10th pick. You're supposed to be good. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I say this all the time that the Heat should trade him while he's an asset now. They're going to be stuck with him. He's going to be, I don't want to call him a bust because he's such a great defender and he's really good at it. And they have him listed at 6'7". He's about 6'5". And then when he plays, they're like, oh, Winslow's like 6'9". He's not. He's not that big. 6'7", 225. He's pretty muscular for his size, but that's about it. So I just want to tell you about that Winslow's overrated. He's getting paid $2.6 million per year. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I want to hear your opinion on Justice Winslow and what you feel about him. Doesn't matter what team you're a fan of. Just Justice Winslow as a whole, if you actually seen him play. So keep in mind, this is his 2nd year in the NBA. This is Justin Zuma from NBA The Show. Have a great night, everybody.